Well, it's National Teen Driver Safety Week. AAA reports more teens are getting their driver's licenses earlier than in recent years. But with more younger, less experienced drivers on the road, that might bring up some safety concerns. And here to talk about that, we have AAA automotive expert Skylar McKinley. This is really interesting. First off, because I thought more kids were delaying getting their license, but more are now getting it early again. What did you guys find out?
Right, so that was the notion, was that, teens don't want to drive anymore. We dove into the data. We found now, this year compared to 2012, 11% of teens, 11% more rather, are getting their licenses before 18, bringing the total up to 60%. This is actually good economic news, because what it means is, while there were some restrictions on, a teen can't get a job or they can't afford a car, now they can. So this is a good indicator for the economy. Paradoxically, it's also good for safety, because when teens wait to get their license, it means they're not getting any formal education. They're not doing driver's ed. So now that they're getting their license before, the law kicks in, and we're really getting better drivers hitting our roads from 18 onward because they've gone through that educational experience.
So there are some required courses for drivers, young drivers.
That's right, in Colorado, and this is really integral because when we look at 16 and 17-year-olds, they're 3 times more likely to get in a fatal crash than every other driving class when they first start out. What I would say there is this is when parents really play an integral role. It comes down to setting a good example with your teen when you're driving, but also going through those supervised hours, exposing your teen to a bunch of different driving scenarios, including driving in snow, driving on the highway. The first time they encounter these conditions shouldn't be the first time they're driving alone. And then also being clear about what a safe speed is and not to drive with your phone out.
Absolutely. You talk about modeling good behavior. What else can we do to make sure teens know to be safe on the road?
Yeah, make sure that it's clear that driving is a privilege, not a right. We've got a parent-teen agreement at teendriving.aaa.com, as well as some other resources. Also, if you're getting your license before 18, you have to go through driver's ed in Colorado. We've got a list of the best driving schools at aaa.com/driving school. And again, the more teens get more education, the safer we all are, because it reduces the likelihood of a crash for the rest of us.
Well, I hope so, and I still hope that there are automated cars by the time my kids turn that age.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed. So we'll see. But thank you, Skylar. Good info. Jason.